It don't matter. I didn't even get to tackle it or monetize it or anything. Oh my gosh. Barely paying attention. Barely paying attention, honey. Burly. There it is. Burly. Ugh. Hey, boo. How do? How do? Sitting here getting my hair ready for this trip. Ooh. It's really the roots. I don't need to really be pressing my hair, but just so that I can assure evenness through all of it, honey. I'm here. I'm here. Anyway, y'all, so we finna go to New York City and kicks it. Okay, we're gonna go and kicks it. Hit that like button. Don't forget about that like button. Y'all, I have realized how you really can be feeling the video and forgetting the like button. You really can be like feeling the person in the video and be like, okay, well, she did that, he did that, and go about your business. Then I've been trying to make myself go back because I'm hoping that that energy will like flip and reverse back to me when I get on this mug. What's up, L'Oreal? How you doing? How you and Boo doing? Boo Cooksy. So I gotta go get a. My uncle said it's been raining up there. I got one small umbrella, but I gotta get another one for Brookie Brook. And so I do have a little bit of running today to do today. And I think I need to get her some red earrings, something red to go with some red that she's trying to wear. Ooh. I was just getting to that length beyond the regular length, but these edges, not edges, these ends. I was just getting to that length right beyond what you used to, right? Thank y'all for hitting that like button. And now I'm having to trim it up. Because, girl, what I can't do is go pay nobody no $125 to press my hair. I don't think so. Y'all heard, who said that? Hey, Korean, how you been? Ooh, I'll be thinking I'll be rapping, y'all. Have y'all ever seen on TikTok, you know how we call this a silk press? It's called a cotton press. Y'all get on TikTok and look up cotton press. Sure, you probably could get on YouTube and look up cotton press. I said, yeah, that's how I be pressing my hair. Like, I can do a silk press, but for the most part, I be having me a cotton press. Well, I might have me a silk press for the first day, and then I wear cotton for about 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because for one, cotton is more full. Okay. To me, it gives you the more natural look. You know what I'm saying? The more naturally, this is just naturally growing out my hair look, my head look. You know what I'm saying? We're good. Headed on vacation in a couple of weeks at DR. Come on. But girl, life been hard. Lost my stepdad. Oh, I'm so sorry. End of February and trying to be there for my mom. Oh, your mom. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that's a hard. If you call him stepdad, I know your age around about. If you call him stepdad, that means he been around for a long time. So I can understand mama being upset. I understand mama having a hard time dealing without her partner here. So I'm glad she got her baby to go check on her and do stuff with her and, you know, get her moving on in the progress of life because life do go on. You know what I'm saying? Life does go on, excuse me. Life does go on and we still got to stay here and live it to the best of our ability. So it's hard. It's hard with that fact, dealing with that fact when you've lost somebody that you're close to and you love. And I'm so sorry that you have to as well with your stepdaddy. I am so sorry. Oh yeah, that's your daddy, honey. Oh well, I don't know if you got a relationship with your daddy. So yeah, I get it. So he's been around for a long time. Okay. Oh yeah, and then you got to yep. I feel you. 'Cause, you know, 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 I feel you. ' I feel you. Including that spirit of, not that spirit, but that feeling and processing loss. I ain't been no therapist yet, y'all. But just naturally trying to get through it. Oh my gosh. I was just crying today. I was watching something. I think I watched something where it said Aunt D lost her mama in May, and this is her low season. I said, girl, I know about that low season. Don't play with me. This is my low season too, but I'm determined this year not to go too low. But today is the day she went down. At 3:30 is the day it's been 2 years since I talked to my mama today. We would probably talk right now. I was on a meeting at 10:30. No, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I was in a meeting at 10 o'clock. And she was up with the occupational therapist doing her thing. Yup. Girl, I'm trying not to cry in your face, but that realization, all the little realizations, you know what I mean? 2 years, that went so fast, yep. Yeah, it went fast for y'all. It always go fast for the folks who ain't going through for the most part, because you ain't going through. But girl, that first year with that house, oh my gosh. And then I realized, dang, I didn't even really adequately get to grieve. So this year here, I've been trying to get past it. People like, yeah, I guess it's kind of still new. This somebody at my job, I don't want to say. I guess it's kind of still new. Oh yeah. And I be having to get reassurance from her best friends and stuff sometimes. And it was like, girl, she knew. She knew it. That's what it was. She probably knew what it was Saturday. Because it was a Tuesday when she went. May 2nd was a Tuesday. She probably knew Saturday when she did that DNR. So she did that DNR and then just tried to, because I was not here for it. Tried to do that DNR while I had went to the restaurant to get us some pasta. No. I had went home. She had told us to go home that day. That's right. She told everybody to go home because she needed some time to herself. Yeah, so she could do that DNR on the slick. Crazy. Yeah. I got back and that nurse practitioner accidentally told me. I guess she didn't even know she wasn't supposed to, but she did. Get it out of there. But I can't even like go back and forth on whether I should have did that or not. Like I have tried to do that. Like be like, well, you should just let it be what it was gonna be. Because she had that heart attack. Well, the lungs collapsed and then caused the heart attack. And then she would have just been gone. You wouldn't have had to sit there and make no decision and stuff like that. But you wouldn't have to sit there and make no decision. But my friend was saying, my mama's friend was saying, girl, when your mama said, I'm gone, baby, I'm gone, and waved her hand, she knew it was her time. She was gone. So she was gone then and had already agreed y'all had agreed on 7 days so that you could get your mind right. But then I've been reading in the Bible where it was like God's devoted. You know what I'm saying? The ones that God really got, the king, like I'm in the kings and all that now, right? Where God then picked out his special people, right? Hey, Kurt Vixen. Picked out his special people. And in some kind of way, they disobeyed what he had told them, which he didn't tell me nothing, you know. And like David and Saul. And, you know, God either like kind of turned his back on them or put them through some stuff. for not obeying all the way the right, you know what I'm saying? Like exactly to the word, you know what I'm saying? And I be thinking back, did he tell me? But I don't remember him telling me, don't let her go. I remember, but then when I say, okay, although I don't remember him telling me that, why was I praying? God save my mama, and then still let her go. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I do that? Do I know I did it? Because that was what my mama told me to do. But so, she ain't God. Hi, Frank Street. She ain't God. So it's little ways that you can torment yourself. I done took it from is my mom mad at me to is God mad at me. It's little ways you can torment yourself. And I ain't gonna lie, I have tormented myself over these last 2 years. I would torment myself yesterday about it. Uh, I've always been somebody who's been very hard on themselves. And if I'm hard on me, I'm gonna be hard on you. If the expectations is high, if I got the high expectation for myself, what make you think I ain't got them for you? Especially when I know you can. When I know you can. Okay, wait. I think our sixth sense do know. My stepdad went back home to Detroit to check on properties, and we hadn't heard from him. He had a massive attack. It was just traumatic dealing with out of, oh yeah, the out of, yes. And did he want to be buried up there or wherever your mama is? Yes, girl. And mama had, and now remember, my nephew had passed away in November. At the end of November. And mama, we came back to Atlanta, but mama stayed in Oklahoma with my sister to get her started on her journey, her grief journey, and help her out and do little stuff for her because they had beef for so long. Reconnected, even though my sister said they never talked about what the beef was. They just reconnected and loved on each other, which was good. And she got to go down to her house, which totally was devastated. And she was devastated about her house because the house was devastated. And then she got sick. And it's really making me rethink it because rethink what I've been telling Brooklyn and my sister about if I was to ever get sick and on life support. And I said, let me go until I go naturally. You know what I'm saying? To just keep me hanging on, tell them, do everything they can every day to bring me back, right? I've been telling them that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. I was like, you got to sell a house or something, do that. Brooklyn got plenty of money coming, especially if I pass away and still working. So, I don't know. Do you want to do all that? Then you get on TikTok and you see all these people not they ain't bringing their people back to life. God didn't let them die, but they own life support and all that stuff, and then they eventually get better or they still alive some kind of way. Now they don't ever show the ones that still alive and can't move, can't talk, can't eat. They show the ones that be still alive and they didn't start walking and talking and driving again and stuff like that. But I know my mom and all the work that it was going to take that it might have presented, she wouldn't have been doing that. She didn't even want to stay in the hospital no more when they was starting the chemo. She was like, "Child, you can give me these pills and I go home. And if I gotta go on chemo, like actual chemo, chemo, not the pill chemo, it's a center somewhere in my neighborhood, right? Or somewhere I could drive through. I ain't got to stay up here and rack up this bill up in this hospital. You know what I'm saying? Even though no bill never came from the hospital. Hallelujah. That's that insurance. That's that Medicare. You know, my mom did retire in several places, so she had insurance on top of insurance on top of insurance. So now they did try to get me for that daggone EMT, that ambulance ride from her house. I mean, from the first hospital from out by her house all the way into the city. Girl, them niggas wanted $5,400 at first. I was like, child, bye. I ain't said nothing back to them. Last time I seen something, I think it was down to $700. Like, child, bye. You know who name it is. It ain't in my name. So stop sending it over here. My mom had a viewing in Detroit and cremated there. We've been back and forth dealing with business. Then we had a memorial here in Tennessee for him last month. I think I'm gonna have a memorial at the 5th year for Mama. I think the 5th year. Because I really feel I want to fight about my uncle's, not my uncle, he is my uncle. He's my aunt's husband. His eulogy pissed me off. He was just too niggerish and talking crazy. New Orleans, New Orleans penitentiary nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he's a pastor, or well, not pastor, he's a ordained minister though. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted everything to be done by family. I knew nobody played the piano, like an organ, so I had them come. But it was just on the fly. It was different for me to have done everybody else's, like when I did my aunt's and my nephew's funeral, to do mama's. I was so worried about it being so beautiful. I wasn't worried about, I just needed somebody else to help me and step in at the time. And my auntie who just passed away in October, she told me, she said, girl, that ain't the one, that ain't the nigga. But I felt like, cause she ain't never really like him, that you just saying that because you don't like him. But she was telling me the truth. Don't ask that nigga to do that. Don't get that nigga to do that. But I'm not going to get crunked up on that because it's not a good memory. And I was very vengeful after that and very repugnant and stank. And me and my auntie, the auntie who's still here, whose husband it was, we didn't move past that. You did. You did. Chanel, are you still there? But honey, your girl wants to move for real. Like, even if I gotta still stay here. Okay. Even if I still gotta stay here in the Atlanta metro, I want to move somewhere. This house too cookie cutter. It's like I ain't got the money to redo it. I want something else. Something with a little Charleston, dun 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 dun. Okay, something, with a little charm. This is corner, wall, corner, wall. So, y'all know that I went 7 weeks without no alcohol, right? No alcohol. Man. Not no wine. Not no once here and there. Oh, we went to so-and-so's party and I drank 7 weeks. Now, you can call it Lent. It was during the same time as Lent. But I did it a couple of days before Lent was over. But I went 7 weeks. Maybe you can move to the Spring Hill area with Funky the nigga. I thought Funky the Night, whatever the nigga is was in Florida, back in Florida. Meanwhile, why my deceased hubby credit had fraud 2 times this year, despite me reporting to the credit bureaus when he died that he's deceased. I think it's one of his family members doing it. Child. And now they're gonna have fraud alert on it and get jacked up about it. Slick don't never work. Slick don't never slide. Not for long. Not for long, hunty. Hunty boo boo child. Ain't that a trap? It's all kind of stuff that come here from my mom. Like, hello? That is crazy. And then one of her credit cards, I called them to say she was gone. And I had a death certificate I could send to them. These niggas hollering. What they say? Basically, the only way they was gonna stop mailing stuff was it was too long the process. I was like, baby, if you don't take this daggone death certificate, you can kiss my tail. We're not doing all that. Why a death certificate don't suffice? What kind of mess is that? But when I tell you this daggone hair, ooh, I'ma be a protector, baby. Boo, da 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 da. Y'all, is the BBL showing on Beyonce nowadays? I just want to know. I feel like I'm seeing the BBL. Everything looks Barbie plastic. So anyway, you know she just started up Cowboy Carter, child. I'm not gonna dog her. Cause you know I've been saying 4 years. If she would go away for 5 years and come back, she could even get on stage and act. Niggas would be so ready for her to come back. And they'll be so accepting. She could even go act, and we know what that is. You know what that brings, right? But she won't go sit down nowhere. She just gotta keep getting the money off the people, getting the money off the people, getting the money off the people. It's like, God, dog. She gotta get the money off the people. Blue gotta get the money. Thank you. Blue gotta get the money. Now Rumi gotta get the money. Mama Tina gotta get the money. You know, it's just ridiculous. And see, to me, I can't get with these are not slander. These are my thoughts. Okay, I can't get with this. Supposed to be always evoking black power and your black your vicinity to black, right? To blacks and blackness, and then charging that type of money for the concert. That's crazy to me. Milking every year. Every year. Thank you, L'Oreal. I don't understand that. Why are you milking and fleecing your people every year? And I remember when the tickets was $600. Now they like up in the thousands and stuff. I'm sure not everyone. Okay, thought it was just me. I'm like, another Cowboy Carter tour? Go sit down, okay? Well, it's just another tour, because last year was the Renaissance, and now it's the Cowboy Carter. And it's like, girl, what kind of money is owed? Where y'all in debt at? What's going on? Where y'all in debt at? Are you trying to buy your contract out? Not buy a contract, the musical contract, but like your contract with them people that y'all, with the elite, and y'all trying to buy the contract out. What's going on? It ain't even fun to look at no more. The dances look the same. Blue just catching on to the dances better this time. The dances look the same. The outfits look the same. The songs dang near the same to me. It's just I don't know. It's just another event for your fans to go pay $1,000+ and with a new costume. Is it Beyonce's fault or the fans? People, I feel like it's her fault for having the audacity to even front the price like that. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? In this case, the audacity. That's what it is for me, L'Oreal. And girl, when I tell you I love me some Rumi, honey. I love me some Rumi. I've always seen it in her that she finna be the next one. I felt like that until last night, until I saw last night's coverage. Cause see, I've seen her talk in videos and stuff like that. You know, in a more controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? Like calm and controlled environment. And so when she went out the first night, she was like, hey, everybody, what's going on? Hey. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just excitement. But now, if she gonna be the one, Ms. Rumi gonna have to listen, honey, because you're not hitting the two little moves that we done put out here for you, okay? Hold on. I went to one of Beyonce concert in 2016 Lemonade Tour, paid $140 for good seats, and I thought that was expensive, okay? And I saw a girl way up in the nosebleed. I can't go to them nosebleed ones. Because you can't even see nothing. You watching the screen. So I'll just watch. If I'm going to watch the screen, I'll watch this phone screen. Okay? And I ain't like I ain't got no money. I can pay for me and it's 11 people. I can pay for all of us to go sit down on the front. No, I ain't going to say the front row, but we'd be on the floor level. We don't need to be the first one in the row. We'd be on the floor level. Center. You feel me? But so it's just me. I don't see the return in investment. I don't see the value. Okay. Especially when you can see the whole daggone thing on TV. I mean on YouTube. So and they say, you know, you gotta be there for real at least once. I ain't never had to. And I thought Lemonade was good. And Renaissance was, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't in the Renaissance like that. These last two is just too much. And I don't like, well, I ain't gonna go into all that, but as for Rumi, now, I thought you was gonna be the one, because you see Blue knows the Blue is a robot. Okay? Blue knows what's expected and she performs. Okay? She's a robot. I want y'all to look at Blue when her, Tina, Beyonce, and Rumi was on that stage. And she kept trying to hit the girl look like my mama right now. That is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Even my movement, I don't know why. I mean, I know why this is my mom, but that's so crazy. But, even like you know what I'm saying? Like, she kept trying to do this, like, come on, get back on beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, get back on what's going on. But, oh, girl, little Rumi, she kept jumping around and stuff like that. And it's kind of scary. They be, like, idealizing Beyonce, but it's kind of scary because if you watch that, even the first night when they was in the gold, and then they were in silver last night, the family was, right? It's weird because Beyonce is always like, I have to be looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to be so super perfect with her. While everybody else is conducting everything around her. Girl, please. Everything don't have to be so perfect. Tell us, come on, Rumi. or get a little arm, and then say, "My mama is having her book come out with the," you know what I'm saying? It's just like everything's like, and everybody has to do everything around. I'm just like, ugh, I don't like it. It does. I don't like it, y'all. I don't like it. And Blue does give manager. She gives manager. She gets. I done memorized this whole thing, everybody's movements. And I'm watching, even when she's back there dancing, she's watching everything. You better look at Blue's eyes. I do. I be studying them videos, honey. Because I know family dynamics. And I know being the oldest one. I know being the youngest one because I was younger with with my aunts and uncles. And I know being that oldest one. I do. And the expectations, the high expectations put on that. Okay, the tickets are now vacation level prices. You rather go on vacation? I know that's right. So, but you watch on Blue. And I'm telling you something, another thing, I want them to work on Blue's stage presence. Okay, y'all worked on her learning how to dance and get them dance movements together and stuff. The dance movements still have no Blue in it. They have choreography. They don't have Blue in it. Blue is hitting every step she's doing. She don't even have no face hard, nothing, no kind of characteristic about nothing. You know how Beyonce be like this and smiling and and then like even some of the dancers, they be smiling and they'll be doing, this, whatever, none of that. It's none of that. Then she'll be like, get low, and then do her hair like this, get her hair. Girl, baby, when you dancing, you performing, that hair is where that hair is. Now, I know y'all seeing me up here at 45 thick, and I just lay in the bed all day. But that's not how I started life. Like I said, my mom told me she think maybe I peaked in high school, okay? Which was very hard to take. But I was in all of that. Dance, singing, acting school. I told y'all that a long time ago. Oh, honey, it's like she'd be like, get low, get low, get loose, get loose. Oh, girl, you don't keep messing with your hair. Yo, you don't keep messing with your hair. Leave that hair. That hair is where it is. It's where it falls. She need to look at her mama. Her mama don't never touch her hair. You can see her go like this, like that sometimes, but it's not that. And it's nervousness. It's I don't know. I forgot what they call it. It's like it's not a tick, but it's something. But they need to get rid of it. The next they need to either get rid of this concert on this tour or the next tour. She for sure don't need to be doing it. Okay, and then they need to let her don't be doing dangerously in love or not. What is it? Not dangerous love. Deja vu. She's too young for that one. And she's missing some of the steps, some of the body language of it or something. Yeah, I don't know. But I do think it's cute that she's bringing her girls out. Shit. I do think it's cute. I don't believe in that. Okay. I do think it's cute that she's bringing her girls out and doing showing the family and the love that she has for her girls outside of trying to look like some kind of religious deity. Hello? Again, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of shit. But God. Okay. Okay. I just felt something trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Baby, please. You better get back behind me. Okay. So anyway. So, what was I gonna say? Now let's talk about the autistic rumors. I don't know if that girl's autistic, but if she is, I can see what old girl doing and having her out there on protector. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like I'm gonna always protect my child. This is who she is. She's fun. She's delightful. I love me some Rumi. And I'm gonna always protect her and stuff like that. But my thing is, I don't understand I don't know what kind of parenting Beyonce do. You know what I'm saying? Because if she was not autistic and could help it, but let me tell you something. You got one time to do this. That's it. The rest of the time, hit the moves or just sit there and smile. But walking all around the stage and stuff like that, you're not gonna do it. And that's if she wasn't autistic, okay? Because when I saw it, like, now this night too, and that she's still doing her extra. She might be. She might be. It's okay. But if she wasn't, baby, I said, baby, if you want to go out there again, you will heed what I'm telling you. Okay. No, baby, this is not gonna look like no jump around zone. No jump. This ain't no jump zone. Okay. But that's just me. But if she is, I think it's cool showing. But my thing is, don't leave it up as no. And then the only picture she shows of Sir is when he was a baby. So my thing is, listen, you ain't got to be no autism advocate. The people gonna call for it though. That's the thing. That's what I was telling Mediterranean Brandon. I said the people gonna call for her to be an ambassador for autism and whatever specific diagnosis they got. If she actually say them kids got autism, don't y'all think that? If she actually say them kids got autism, they gonna sit Beyonce down and make her be a advocate or an activist and a spokesperson. They gonna try to act like she need to do that. Well, did they do that for Toni Braxton? I remember she did speak on it before, but I don't think she was really doing a whole campaign though. This is Beyonce though, but Toni was Toni though, baby. Don't get it twisted. I don't know. I just be looking, y'all. I just be looking, hallelujah. Okay? Like, why are you not saying what's going on? My thing is, how you gonna ask me for $1,500 and you can't tell me what's going on with these kids? That's how I feel like. Like, how you gonna ask me for $1,500 once a year? That's once a year, y'all. Folks ain't listening. This lady asked you for $1,500 once a year. You ain't telling me what's going on. While we getting these same old almost songs, these same almost outfits, and you're not giving us the real you as far as your life and stuff. Wouldn't get my $1,500 again until I knew. It's not like we deserve to know, but it's the attempts to like do all these backstage movies and stuff like that, like you really showing us. But then we see things that we have questions about, and you're not answering all the questions. That's the thing. Hey, India. So, here, India, I don't know if you caught what I just said. So, we're talking about Beyonce and the tour and the kids and Wooty Wop, right? God, I just love to just catch a little, just dust the edges. It's like an ASMR, just a little. Oh, okay, I have to stop because I keep messing with it. I just love to dust it. So, we're talking about Beyonce and how she want to bring the little girl out on Protector, on the song Protector, but ain't tell nobody what's going on. If it's something going on. Maybe it ain't nothing going on. Maybe Rumi just be like, child, I love this. Okay? Because, I don't know. I just feel like on night 2, I did not expect Rumi to keep cutting up like that. You know what I'm saying? And to cut up even more. So I'm wondering, well, maybe she does have a little something. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that if I don't know, I would just think, especially Tina, would have said, now we know you like to get in front of this crowd. That you like to get in front of this crowd and jump up and down and wave and run all around and stuff, but you better not do it tonight. So I could see you telling a child that didn't have autism or some kind of situation going on and expecting it You said, why does something have to be going on? I'm telling you. Because wouldn't regular children, you tell them, you better not do none of that. You better wave one time, look to the left, look to the right, do this, then a protector, give me a hug, and then get off the stage. Wouldn't they do it? And I don't think nothing, I really don't think nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying after night 2, I was like, I know if that happened night 1, and then we going on to night 2 and we gonna go on and keep doing this on the tour, you better do what I said, little girl. If it was nothing going on. I don't know, people gonna say what they want regardless. People done already diagnosed this. I ain't diagnosing at all. And you can ask anybody who talk to me regularly. Chanelica, are you on this phone? You can talk to anybody who talk to me regularly. I love Rumi. I do that. When people be like, something wrong with her, I be like, nah, see, I don't know there's something wrong with her. I'm saying, and I didn't know that and I felt that way up until this morning when I saw them new pictures from last night. Not pictures, videos. And I'm just like, why she can't be tamed? Okay. Well, I did say that she don't have to disclose. But I feel like if you're going to be doing all this backstage stuff, like, because now, after this Cowboy Carter, it's going to be the Cowboy Carter movie, right? Because that's how it goes. I don't think she should be having another tour right now. You just asked everybody for $2,000 last year. So anyway, I'm more like, if you're gonna be doing these backstage and these little movies talking about your family and then why are you not talking about, why are you not answering the questions that people have? That's how I feel. But you ask them for $1,000, $2,000 every year. That's my problem. And it really ain't my problem because I don't even go to her stuff. But I'm just saying, and we looking at everything. I wonder why everything has to be so perfect with her all the time. So what if they have autism? What do you know? Oh, Beyonce kids have autism. Okay. And we still getting to know their personality. I just think she's 7 and maybe entertainment is not is not in it for her right now. If her children do have issues, I don't think she needs to disclose and become the face of the disorder. Didn't I just say that? You just came in right after I said that. I said because if she does come out and say that, they're gonna be calling for her to be I just said that. If you rewind, you'll hear me say that. That if she does say something is going on with them, whatever that issue is, they're gonna ask her to be an activist. But then I said, well, did they do that for Toni Braxton? I don't remember them requiring that of Toni Braxton. I do remember her speaking on it a little bit, but I never felt like it was a big public push. But it might have been. People paying to see her perform, not to get the details on kid. Okay, girl. Ooh, child. Okay. You're right. And you can't deny that she don't sit up there and act like she be doing stuff for her fans and letting the fans know about her and da 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 da. And the one thing the fans want to know is everything okay with the baby boy and da da da. But she don't never address that. But she'll address fighting in the elevator, cheating, allegations and rumors. She'll make herself up and do costumes to make herself look like a religious deity and feed into the idol worship that people have for her already. B and Tony are not the same and have very different fan bases. They would definitely make her and the kids the face of the issue, whether they want to be or not. Mm-hmm. Girl, are you getting sick of me? Because, honey, some of your comments now be a little aggressive. What did I do? I'm like, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, what did I do, girl? And I'm like, oh, gosh. Because, you know, sometimes you get sick of them. You know what I'm saying? You like them, but you can get sick of them. Shit. Okay, hold on. But at this point, she's making the kids a part of the X show. Beyonce puts them in the limelight, so people are naturally curious about the kiddos. I think so, too. People on Twitter have already diagnosed them kids. It's been going on for months, at least since the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. I don't be on Twitter like that, but TikTok. I mean, I get on Twitter, but I get on Twitter when I'm going to do an investigation. But I am not going to be investigating nothing on the Beyonce kids. But on TikTok, you can't help it when you just scroll in and you see it. Oh, my gosh. Especially people using the AI-generated voice. Them folks always saying something. Yeah, I do feel like if you're going to have them out there in front of us and stuff like that, and you see something, what they call it, see something, say something, then why can't folks ask and you answer? No, you're misreading my tone, but I don't think people have to expose certain details, especially when it comes to kids. Oh, okay. So you're saying like she said, I'm gonna be a protector. Like protect the kid. You can do what you want to with them, but protect them. Okay. But I feel her in a way because you know they used to say Brooklyn was slow on here. I knew she wasn't, so it is what it is. I did take offense for a quick minute, but then I was like, child, who are these people? And who cares? And who cares? Just burnt the boonch. Just burnt the boonch out of me. But yeah, I've been watching some of the Cowboy Carter stuff, checking on blues dance moves. You know, I wanted to be a stage mom, but I didn't have the money. But I'm gonna be a stage grandmother. I was going through a lot professionally when she was growing up. And I did not get stable till she was older. Okay. I love having discourse with you too. I'll be missing when you're not here. L'Oreal. So the song name is Protector. I have no idea what her songs are from the last 2 albums. Yeah. It's something about being a protector, and she's got her and Blue out there dancing too. I think Rumi supposed to hit a dance move, but she ain't hitting it yet because she's too excited, okay? Rumi is here for the applause. Okay, wait, what is it? I live for the applause. What was Gaga? I forgot. Whatever it is, whatever. That's what Rumi is. She living for the applause, honey. Period. She's not one of them babies that need a cloth over her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she don't want to be bothered. No, honey. Rumi wants all the adoration and love. And like I said, Rumi is my favorite right now. Now, you know, I don't like when kids don't do what you tell them to do. So I'm wondering, I'm going to be watching through these next couple ones. Like, girl, listen. Get your monkey tail somewhere and sit down. Do this here. Come up right here and be protector on her. And we're going to, okay, then go like this and then walk off. Okay? That's where I'm at with it, okay? Like, girl, we're not doing all this jumping around. And Tina was looking like she wasn't she wasn't for all that jumping around she was doing last night when Tina came out there, messing up her introduction to her show. I mean, to her book, because she was saying, my mom is a bestseller. That's what Beyonce was saying. And Rumi over there running all around and moving from person to person. And then I was just like, child. And she wasn't doing it because she was scared. She was just wanting to hug everybody and then wave. Hug the next person, then wave. That's all she was doing. But Tina was like, this is supposed to be my moment. Here you go with your shit. Tina looked down like, girl. And then Blue got her. Blue was like, Blue did her. See, I ain't never seen Blue do this. She was telling her to do that. Then Blue looked back down at her and said something else. I watch all of it, honey. She said something else to her, and then she kind of just stood in front of Blue and Blue. And they all holding her at her chest all the time. Probably that's easier than an arm and her flailing and stuff like that. Flailing, trying to get away. Just hold that chest down. Like, you know, like somebody standing top, above you just doing this, holding you back. Rumi loves the people. That's how she was at the Super Bowl. Blue there to work. Exactly. But I just want Blue to find... I don't know. I just wish it didn't look so much like work. Because that's what it looked like. I just wish it didn't look so much like work to her, honey. Because it does not look like... It looks like she's doing it. She's learning it. She obviously putting the time. But that's all it does. It just looks like work. Ooh. Did y'all see Michelle Obama and Tina Knowles dancing the boots on the ground? Michelle knows she be going like this, you know, doing it, but she trying to say, while she's on TV. I was like, girl, you ain't fooling me. I know you be like this. In most your surroundings when you doing it, okay? So she ain't finna, you is not finna fool me, Miss Michelle Obama. No, ma'am. She was like, and then Tina, I don't know what Tina, why Tina stopped doing it while they were doing it. I guess she thought maybe she got mixed up when they started doing the out front, the part that be mixing up everybody. Or most people. I thought she just looked excited to me on day one. Day two, she looked excited, but why she can't be tamed and told in the moment, get your, you know what I'm saying? Like your granny didn't look at you crazy, your sister didn't snatch you up 2 times, and you still cutting up. See, because I would tell her straight, that's what I was saying. I don't know if you was in here when I said that. I would tell Rumi, look, baby, I know you like going out there. But I'm gonna tell you like this. But she almost can't not let her go no more, because then the people gonna say they didn't got to her. But I'm like, look, baby, if you want to keep going out there, you're going to have to do what we said. Okay? Stop all that daggone waving and stuff like that. And get on these dance moves. But I'm a stage mom, though. I'm a stage mom who did not get the chance to be well, I guess I kind of was when she played the little time things that she did. Like, she didn't go to acting school. I wanted to put her in this theater school. And then, like, stuff that she did at church and in the sports, she did. And I was out there like, do that, da-da. I was one of them. And I make no excuses. Make no apologies. Yeah, she a little stiff. She'll get better, though. But she is today. Remember the old days. Oh, I don't remember no old days. I ain't never really liked them like that. I remember they came to my little town in the 90s. The late night, like 99, maybe 2000, they came. I was like, who is Destiny's Child? It was like, they sing something, whatever one of the first songs was. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know what the name of that group was. But enough about Beyonce and the Uncle Girl. Not my day. Not my time. So are y'all seeing these prices going up? And if so, what you preparing? How you preparing for it? I'm seeing them going up, and I'm stockpiling a little bit. Very little bit, because just on the, like, essential flours, sugar, stuff like that. I understand, like, my hair just comes, it's not breaking. It's long piece. It just a lot comes out from the scalp. It's just hair always all over the place. That's why I like to keep it back in the ponytail. It's hair on this sink. It's hair on me. It's hair on the floor. I just cried. I had to throw away my groceries because the power, was out for 3 days. Y'all had some flooding or something? Oh my gosh, what happened? The power was out. Because, I know it ain't no snow. Well, some places might still have some kind of snow in April. Maybe up north somewhere. Michelle couldn't wait to get out of the White House so she could cut up. Yeah. She was cutting up before she was in the White House, Ms. Mo. When he won the state senate or something, I was ironing or doing cooking or something, and I don't even know. I must just have CNN on. And she said, she came out there, I'm introducing my baby daddy, Barack Obama. My head turned around like, who said baby daddy or something like this? And then that shit stopped. You didn't see no more of that. Cut it. All right. You ain't see no more of that. No more of that. That was gone. I'm too dependent on electricity. I need to be more prepared. Yeah, she did say she liked Love and Hip Hop and Mama D. But you gotta watch some of the elite that like that type of stuff. I'm not putting that on Michelle because I do like Michelle. Always have. You gotta watch the elite because a lot of times elite people watch that stuff to laugh at the less thans. just to laugh. But is that why we watching it? I ain't watching it to laugh. I'm watching it for entertainment. But what kind of entertainment? Look at that. And I ain't the elite. Oh, that's why. This thing I must have hit something. Like, what is going on? This is acting funny too. Hey, C, did you hear Tina wrote in her book that Solange cussed her out and they fell out for a good while after Tina took Matthew back when he had the first outside baby? I ain't heard nothing about her book yet. I ain't heard nothing about her book yet. What? So Solange wasn't with it. She was like, nah, after he done did all that, you done took him back? I'm through with it. That Solange's a trip, ain't she? I ain't saying that I'm mad. I ain't saying I don't, you don't want your mama going through no mess. But notice it's always Solange looking after everybody else. But the big woo-woo and the Mother Earth and woo-woo is Beyonce. I'm just giving a perspective. I don't see her protecting nobody but them kids. But I ain't read the book. Maybe Tina sharing something in the book with Beyonce. It wasn't about Beyonce for a moment. I thought he had two of them. And they both boys, right? Or is one of them a girl? I remember some boy was 2 years old when I found out. What did Tina... Dang, I ain't even on it where you could come up. What did Tina say she did? Matthew had two outside babies. Tina left after the second one. Like I'm just combing down. It's just, some of this is break hair. It's breaking a little bit. Most of it's just coming straight from the root. I'm like, what's going on? Let me dust this off. I just love a little dust and just a little dust. Yes. Oh, we've been cutting on other stuff too much. There we go. Just a little dust. I love it. Solange ain't the one that care about what things look like. B and the mama seem like they keep up appearances. Yeah. Now, one of them should be like 10. I know that. like 10 years old. I always want this little gray stripe in my hair. The gray don't be trying to be thick and stay. It be breaking off and stuff. It be breaking up faster than the I be wanting the gray to stay. But it's there. It's gonna stay gray, but it don't stay the same length. So therefore, the stripe don't hit like I want it to. Ugh. I don't feel like going to heat that little one up. All right, that's it. That's done. That wasn't none. That was an hour and 15 minutes, less than that. Okay, only less than that because it was already pressed. It's okay. I like it. I like it when the hair is clean the most. Right now, I didn't have my hair like this for a couple weeks, but I wasn't finna wash it and all that before I go on it. No. When it was clean, and when I did Brooklyn, see, I think I'd be doing it wrong, holding it or something. But when I did Brooklyn, it had hurt. It was so pretty. But mine got oil in it and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I like it. I need to learn how to curl with it. I have curled with it, but it was it's the way you gotta take the thing all the way to the hair out and then roll it. I'm like, oh, okay. I had to get on TikTok and look at it. Look at how the folks was doing the curls. And then you're gonna get some bouncy big, some not big, but bouncy tight curls. And I like tight curls. So, or you can do that and not get tight curls and just get tight curls and then wrap it and then they'll fall out pretty. Voluptuous. Voluminous. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna be shooting for this all weekend. Just straight in a ponytail. That's what we're gonna be shooting for. We gonna see. Oh, we gonna see. We gonna see. Hey, Castro, what's going on? Yeah, we're gonna see if this will work. Ladies be loving my hair. They be like, girl, your ponytail is so long and thick. I feel like I didn't cut too much. But I feel like it was longer than this last month. But I've been cutting. I've been cutting, girl. I'm finna cut me a pixie cut. I'm sorry. I ain't never had no relaxed pixie cuts. I wants to try it. And I wants to try it. And see, this don't really get hot on the outside because I guess it's hot. Now, you ain't gonna just sit it there, but it ain't like, I don't understand the technology, I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's hot on the inside. And then this thing, oh, I didn't cut it off. The air that goes through it, what's that about? Do y'all know what that is? Like, people keep saying it's to cool the curl off. And I'm like, so you got to go out, roll it, let it roll, then hit the thing, let it cool the curl out. I'm like, I don't know about that. That's a lot. I don't think I know how to use it for what it's trying to do all the way. There we go. Thank you. Oh, baby. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of hair everywhere. God dog. Hair everywhere. Oh, I know what I need to do to set this real good. And see, I try not to pull my thing, just pull it down the hair, because all they do is snatch hair. I do it at the end. But I take it out, take it out, take it out. It like undo it so they don't take no. Because then you'll have this hair right here. It'll be hair that's here only going right here. You know, because it cuts it. Set it with a good old blow dry afterwards. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I like my stripe, but it don't. But see, it be breaking off, and so therefore it's not like as if when all of it is the same length. That stripe go hard. It's real, like you can really, really see it really good. Ooh. See, there goes some silver hair too. I don't know where it came from though. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta get up. Oh, put this back in the ponytail. Yeah, I saw a stylist do that in Dallas, Texas one time. Flat iron me straight and then blow dry it again. She said it set the flat iron. I don't know what that. I don't know if it's true, but I like it. To me, it lasts longer. I still gotta take a shower. Thanks, Castro. Okay. Might have got a little, maybe I got it in a different spot. I ain't doing it all particular. Because I got to go get my eyebrows done. I didn't even think I needed to get my eyebrows done. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get them done. Okay. And take me my little shower. Put my clothes on for the day. I hate this. I want a big one. I told her for Mother's Day I want one of them big, pretty, silky ones. Not the ones to be hanging, not the braid ones. But the nice ones that are, a little bit bigger than this, just a little bit. Silky ones. I don't ever be seeing them. Yeah, ooh, I got hair sticking out all back here. Yeah, let me put something on for that be all. My kitchen be toe up. My kitchen love to be toe up. It love for everything else to be straight and it be toe up. It loves for everything else to be straight and then you be coming down be like at the end. I'm like, And it got short. I had grew it in to where it was almost as long as the rest of the hair. And it got short. Oh, getting on that Delta airplane. Getting on that Delta airplane. That's what I'm getting into today. Getting on that Delta airplane. Yeah. And taking my butt to the city. New York. Me and B. Yeah, do y'all be wrapping y'all hair up and put in some paper towels and toilet paper? My mama always said that. I know it's superstitious. She said always wrap it up so the birds don't be chewing on it and people don't be stepping on it. It's all on this ground. It's so crazy. It's all in the tub over here and everything. Oh, and then this foot's still freaking swollen. God, dog. Oh, this foot is, oh. There's hair everywhere. Get y'all some ASMR. Girl, y'all saw this hair, you're like, just why is all this hair coming out? I don't know, because I ain't going bald head like I was when I had that anemia. When I had that anemia, the hair on the floor, you could see. You could look up at the head in my face. Ooh, damn, what was that? Oh, some little plastic piece stuck me in my foot. I'm like, what is that? Okay, there we go. Some of y'all remember how thin my hair had got. Or maybe it's just, because I done had it up for like, up in a ponytail for like, because I ain't left the house. So it's been in a ponytail for like 3 or 4 days. It was a braided ponytail too, like I braided it. So maybe they say you lose 100 to 200 hair from your scalp every day. So this is about 1,000 pieces of hair, I guess, all over the place. I don't know. It's annoying though, because it's like, you can't never comb this hair without it being hair all over the place. Kind of like, I think white girls are like that. Not likening myself to a white woman at all. But I know when I lived in the dorms in college, it was white girl hair all over the place. And that was before we was wearing all them weaves and stuff. And then the weave hair would be all over the place. Well, I never was in that. I wasn't in no era where weave was getting worn in college. In my era, I went to college in '98. I don't even think people was wearing a whole bunch of weave when we got out of school. The weave didn't start until the mid 2000s for me in my life. It was a luxury to get a sew in. Ooh, I'm sick. I got nauseous. What the heck was that? It was a luxury to get a sew in. Even all the way to really like okay, I got my mouth too. Yeah. What the heck is that? Cause you know, wasn't nobody paying $200 to get no hair done back in the day. You know, even in 2006, I could go get all of my hair, which was probably this long. It might have been shorter because I was still in a perm, and I used to have the bomb bob, a long bob with layers and some streaks in it. So semi-long hair, you know, was still $55 to go get it pressed out. $20 for a cut. Or extra $20, $25 for a cut. And I remember when the weed started, folks were like, yeah, they charging $300 to put my weave in, then I gotta buy the hair. I was like, cause I didn't know how it happened. You know, when I started seeing weave in the hair, I was like, so how did this happen? Like, so you braid it down, and then, you braid it down, and then you go and, I'm gonna lay down for exactly 15 minutes because I gotta go. I gotta get off this foot real quick. This foot cutting up. Oh, okay. You celebrating Cinco this weekend? Maybe. I'll be with my uncle. I collected to see how much I lost and wrap it up or I flush it. No, back in those days, you only wore weave if you needed it. Even in my era, most who had nice natural hair didn't wear weave. My first sew-in was for my high school graduation. See, now we for sure wouldn't get no sew-in. Now, you might get some hair glued in for your French roll or your updo. But to be wearing some long weave, oh, no, ma'am. And I came out of school in 98. I don't remember it. I remember folks getting some like hair, a couple little pieces for thickness. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But to have a whole sew in, But even in the mid 2000s when it started, when it started for me where I was at or the people I hung with, I'm like, how that work? It's like, oh, you sew it down, not you sew it down, you braid it down and you sew up under the braids, sew the track up under the braids, and I was like, I guess. I've had 2 sew-ins. My first sew-in was 2006. I have to show you a picture. It was cute. Girl, I almost got hooked by just that one time because the lady had did it so natural looking. It wasn't hardly no humps, no lumps, nothing, right? It was some, but it wasn't ridiculous. And I liked it. And then I had a quick weave. Didn't like that too much. And then I had a sew-in again, and that was just way too heavy. And I don't like combing and hitting the tracks. Nah, I ain't doing all that with you. What else? That's all I can think of. So I've had like a sew-in twice. I've had probably 6 quick weaves. I've had several ponytails, but that was ponytails going into high school. And then, I used to wear fake ponytails, like drawstrings all the time in the 2000s. I used to wear drawstrings hard. Shoot, I probably wore them all the way up until 2013 or 14. Because I wore drawstrings here in Atlanta too. And I've had several wigs, maybe like 6 wigs, but I'm somebody who can't pay more than $49.99 for a wig. But the one curly wig that y'all seen me wear before that was real long and out there, that was like $170, and that has lasted. I swear that wig is like 6 years old, and that has lasted. And Brooklyn still be wearing it. It don't look right on me no more. I'm just gonna leave it alone. All the fake hair. Yeah, I like the banging ponytail too. Mine was more a swoop and ponytail. I had a fake. This lady made me in high school a fake Chinese bang, where I could clip it in some days into the ponytail and take it out. It looked good. Other people have tried to do it again, and it all looked fake. Yeah, wigs was for grandmas growing up. Yep. My quick weave. Yep, the quick weaves, LOL, are braids, but not like they do these days. So I probably had braids twice in high school, once or twice in college. I think I probably had braids 15 times in my life, and that might be more like 10, but I don't know. 10 to 15 times. That's it. I'll just be thankful that I don't need no fake hair because that's expensive. And a lot of it don't matter what you done did, it don't look natural. Even when the girls go get the kamikaze hair, it still does not look like your hair. So it's just then it's like, oh, it's just like we're wearing a hair hat, like T.S. Minister said, a party cap. It's like an accessory now at that time, like a hat, a necklace. You know what I'm saying? But if you need it, get it. But I don't feel like leave it alone if you don't need that. Or if special occasion, because like I said, sometimes your hair didn't French roll right, and you need a couple of pieces to get that slickness to it. You know what I'm saying? And slick it over. Or your updo. You ain't got the thickness, the length, all that, but you got to do the updo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that, yeah, I don't understand having a lace front and everybody can see the lace and you good. Even if it ain't coming up, but it's just a different color. Then I've been seeing so many people on TikTok. They're taking they're doing wig reviews, but while they don't have that wig on, they got that line that's right here. Is that a bald line or is that where the sun didn't hit you because that's where the lace was at? That's what be tripping me out. Like, so you got a permanent light line right here? No gosh. Yeah, my mom used to stuff her. She had some little cheap hair. She used to formulate in that long, like a hot dog, but it was thick, and then roll her hair over it. Yep, that's right. I ain't mess with no lace. Have I had lace on? I don't think I had. Brooklyn has had lace. She had lace twice. It didn't last for nothing. It didn't last. Mm-mm. Have I had lace? Oh, I have had a lace wig. I had a lace wig, but I've never had it glued down. I cut it and then set it back in my hairline a little bit, which was still looking fake. Okay, so it's pushed. So that light it's the hair ripped out, and then since that hair is always on the lace line, it ain't getting no sun, so that's why it's light skin. I'm like, girl, ain't no way. Girl, as soon as I would have seen, because I don't, with it might have happened at one time in one install. But if it just happened like over time, as soon as I saw that the first time, I'd have left that stuff alone. Like, oh, no, ma'am. A good sewing looks beautiful on a black woman. Yeah, it looks beautiful, but it don't be looking natural. They only look decent on camera, not in person. But I remember when they caught Beyonce doing lace fronts. I forgot what video, what time period it was. It was like the 2000s because I was still in Dallas, so it had to be like 2009, 10, something like that. I was like, "What's a lace front?" I didn't know what that was. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Okay, I gotta get up, take a shower, lotion. The lotioning part takes too much out of you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you big. Yeah, I'm finna go because I've been on here an hour and a half and I still got stuff to do. I know I gotta run to the store real quick. I gotta get an umbrella. I gotta go to JCPenney's, look at these two gold chains and looking for her some red earrings. And then that's it. Then I can come home and we're ready to go. What oil in this? Girl, send that to me on TikTok, oil in a spray bottle. I like that. Come on. Y'all girly girls be trying to ugh. Y'all be wearing me out. Y'all do. Y'all be knowing all the stuff. And then everyone's like, oh, I want to smell like Carisha. Carisha got time to smell like that. What about us that get up, go to work all day? You know. uh, I need to stop doing this, tearing up my eyes, tearing up the sprite in my eye, the brightness. Oh, see now one thing I don't when I do, because see most time I don't take a bath. I don't take my shower until I'm about to go to where I'm going that day. You know what I'm saying? But when I used to take it at night, and I used to use Vaseline, it tore the hell out of my sheets. Me and Brooklyn sheets was tore. That Vaseline, like lotioning down before you go to bed, tear the hell out of my sheets. Wait, any oil. But I don't know about no body oil. I ain't never heard no body oil. Like where would I get the body oil from? I'm not putting no mineral oil on me, and I'm not putting no baby oil on me. That's all toxins. I want to know the good oil. Any oil, just put well, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't put no baby oil because there's some down there, but I'm trying to get to the good stuff. Y'all be knowing the good stuff. Wake me up when we get to the good part, okay? I'm just now starting to do the lotion thing usually. Yeah. Oh, I was saying, yeah, I used to do all that stuff. Take a bath. Well, I'm about to start doing it again when we start going back to work. I'm gonna be taking a bath at night, but I don't think I'm a lotion till the next day because I don't want my sheets to. I didn't spend money on these sheets. All right, y'all, I'm gonna hit another 3 minutes. It was at 90, and now another 3 minutes. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, my eyes are itching so bad. What happened? I ain't gonna spray nothing in there. Okay. You said make your own oil. Just add a few drops of fragrance oil. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Thank y'all for hanging there. But I really love aloe vera right now. It's my best friend. They say that's the best. That's a good thing for skin. Oh, something's going on with my eyes. All right, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh.